Okay, hi, Melina here. Gonna do my Dewey's 24-hour readathon kind of TBR. I don't know if this is just gonna be part of like a vlog thing. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's actually the day of, and it's already 3 hours into the readathon. I think I've read about 5 to 10 pages, so not doing so hot, but I have plans, and I have 6 things that I want to read, which could be overambitious. I want to at least definitely get through 4 of these things. The problem is I'm in the middle of 4 books, and then I have 2 graphic novels to kind of, well, a graphic novel and a manga. So, yes, anyways, the first one that I have here on this TBR is Space Battle Lunchtime. This is the first in, like, a graphic novel comic series, and, it's, like, about a girl who's a really popular chef on Earth, and then she gets recruited for this intergalactic space food cooking competition. I just bought it because it's been on my radar for a while and I just got paid, so I'm excited to read it, and I might read it today to kind of have, if I do readathons, I like to kind of split it up with graphic novels and manga so that I don't seem overwhelmed with the amount of words, and, you know, and have some pictures and stuff in there. And another one that's kind of like that is this manga. It is The World's Greatest First Love Volume 8. Like I said in a lot of my other videos, I'm kind of obsessed with this series right now, and this one is still sealed in its packaging. And I got it actually a little while ago, and I've been binge reading these, and I don't allow myself to buy the next one in the series until I've read whichever one's the last one I bought, because I have to buy these full price because we don't have them at my store anymore. So, this one I plan on getting through, Male Love Story. I've talked about this a lot in other videos, and yeah, I love it enough to already be on volume 8, so that's a thing. And then next is the 4 books that I'm in the middle of. The first one that I definitely, like, without getting through any of the other books, I need to get through today, because I'm so over reading this, is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is a gorgeous edition. That's why, even though I don't love this book, I'm definitely keeping this because it's cute. This, everyone's heard of it. It is almost everyone's favorite book on this, like, community, and I just, it's alright. I'll explain more of my feelings in the future, but I have 50 pages left of this. So, these are both, like, around 100 to 200 pages each. Yeah, this is a little over 100 pages, and these usually round up to, like, around 200 pages. I have 50 pages left of this. And yes, so that's the one that I definitely need to get through. Next year, I have The Crowns of Crosswald by D.E. Knight. This is one that I got sent for a review by the author, and I definitely need to get to it. First of all, it's gorgeous. Second, I read barely any of this. I read the prologue, and then I read, like, the first 2 chapters. I didn't care for the prologue, and I was scared that I wouldn't like this book, and then I read the first 2 chapters, and they were, like, legit, so I'm actually excited for this now. So I've only gotten to page 34 of this, and there's, like, over 300 pages. Yeah, there's 310. So I have about 280 pages left of this, so I don't plan on finishing this, but at least getting, like, maybe to where there's 200 pages left, because I have lots of other stuff I plan on getting through first. This one I kind of want to finish because it's so short, but it is also one that I don't want to rush through to kind of hinder my enjoyment of. This is actually one of my more recent books that I've picked up. This is called Strange Deaths by Ian Simmons, and it's more than 375 freakish fatalities. This is a nonfiction book about different weird ways that people have died in the past. If you've ever seen that show, 1,000 Ways to Die, this is kind of like that in book form. And it's really old. It's almost as old as I am. I think it was like in 96 or 97 or somewhere around that this was published, so I'm assuming, like, lots of the stuff that has happened since then that has been weird or hasn't, like, been logged, but it's really cool so far. I'm, like, tabbing the most interesting ones. And yeah, this is only about 120 pages, and I am, let's see, 42 pages into it, so I have about, like, 80 pages left. So I might finish this, or I might just make, like, a dent in it, might get halfway through. Because the thing is, I'm currently reading 4 things, and then it's, like, I at least want to lower that to, like, 2. And the last book that I'm in the middle of is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Everyone's been reading this and talking about it. I work at a bookstore and everyone has been asking for it because the movie. This is one that I've always been interested in even before it was going to become a movie because it's like everyone's favorite book. And I was scared that because it's everyone's favorite book, I would end up not liking it. And I've been listening to it on audiobook and it is freaking amazing. It's probably like my favorite thing that I'm reading right now. I'm on page 72. And I got my Star Wars bookmark. And yes, I'm really loving it, and I don't plan on finishing this either because I don't really want to rush it because I'm really enjoying reading it, but I at least want to get like 150 pages in by the end of the day. So, to summarize, these two, I just want to get further in, but I don't want to rush it. Same with this. Like, if I finish it because it's short, cool, but if not, I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself to read too much of it. But the things that I definitely plan on getting through, this needs to be over. I have about an hour and a half of the audiobook left. But I started just kind of reading it because I was like, maybe I'm going faster than the audiobook if I go in it. And these, I want to get through today. So, that's my TBR. I don't know if I'm going to upload this and then just do updates and vlogs separately or whatever. But we'll see how the outcome is in comparison to what I planned. Liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Bye. Hi, so this is going to be vastly late, but you know, whatever. I wanted to do it in general rather than just forgetting about it. This is going to be just a quick wrap up of the Dewey's 24-hour readathon. I ended up doing a lot in the day, but I don't remember what I did because it's been a while. But I got as much reading as I could done in that given time. I read one that I'm currently still in the middle of. I read just 14 pages of Strange Deaths, but it's in the other room and I'm not going to go get it. Then I was close to the end of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I was on page 371 and I read 50 pages of it and finished it. And it was alright. I mean, I feel like everyone knows what Pride and Prejudice is and everyone's obsessed with it, but it wasn't bad, but it wasn't one of my all-time favorite books now, not even one of my all-time favorite romance books, which is weird. But I did enjoy like the last like 50 to 100 pages. It really picked up because it was a lot of filler. It could have been like 100 to like 200 pages less. Like, it could have been like maybe just slightly thicker than like A Christmas Carol or something, and it would have had everything that it needed to have, and it would have gotten its message across well. I love my edition of it though, because it's like this pastel pink and it's really pretty, and it has, you know, the ribbon bookmark. It's very aesthetic, so I would not get rid of it even if I hated it. But yeah, it wasn't bad, wasn't phenomenal. And then real quick, what else did I read? I read Volume 8 of The World's Greatest First Love. This is an LGBT manga that takes place mainly in a manga publishing house, because these two guys work in a manga publishing house. And it follows this main couple and then occasionally a side couple that is featured on the back. It's phenomenal. I tab the hell out of it. I buy these manga full price all the time. This is my favorite manga series, probably. And then last year, I have Volume 1 of Space Battle Lunchtime. The World's Greatest First Love was 178 pages. This was 106 pages. It's about a chef named Brianna, I think, right? Unless I'm totally wrong. I don't remember. But it is a little pastry chef, she's right there, from Earth, and she gets recruited to be in this intergalactic space, cooking show competition. It was amazing. There's hints of, like, a queer lady, like, interspecies relationship thing that's going on, and I'm down for it. The art is adorable. The story is amazing. Like, I love it so much, and it left on a cliffhanger, and this is only 2 volumes long, and I need to find the second volume somehow, because it was amazing. And that was all I read, which equals up to 348 pages if you add it all together, which isn't terrible, isn't amazing. It's still pretty decent. It's the size of like a regular book. And I haven't been reading as much in March, so anything to help that roll around. I meant May. So yes, if you liked this, be sure to like it and please subscribe. Bye.